I'm Landon.
I'm Christina.
And we are the beautiful and bearded.
Beautiful and the bearded.
Mm-hmm.
Very nice. Today we thought we'd talk to you about some of our past projects. It's very exciting. We've done a lot of stuff already in our time together, and some of them we've captured videos and pictures, and our thought process was, one day we'll make a YouTube video.
Yeah, we haven't been as good as we should have been capturing all that stuff, of course, because you always have the after pictures, but you rarely have the before pictures.
But we have some befores. And so today...
Ta-da! I'm going to get out of the way.
Ta-da! This is our sliding barn door. Was I supposed to do that? It does open and close. Why was it built? I wonder.
Well, we got it when Christina moved in back in end of February.
February, yeah.
She brought with her two cats. Carl, who you met last time, and Charlie, who you may never meet because she's really skittish, but you saw her in our Christmas picture. So at that time, I was like, no cats. We're good. I thought that they were going to be a big issue, you know. Like, I really didn't want them in the house so much because I didn't want the hair and stuff. So
when he said he wasn't too keen, it was like, they will not be in the bedroom, they will not sleep with us, they will not, like, cats, nope.
Yeah.
They live in the main area.
I was a dog person, and it turns out...
Were you a dog person? Were you an animal person?
Yeah, I like dogs. Always liked dogs, yeah. But anyways, I like cats now. So the idea behind the door was to keep them out of the master bedroom, because that's also where my office is, and I work daily up there. So I thought we could just close the door and the cats wouldn't bug me, and it's all good. And they wouldn't have to come upstairs, you know, to do anything. They would just be main floor cats. So
how long did that last?
32 seconds approximately, yeah.
Now Landon is the biggest cat dad you'll ever see in your life.
That's
Always
true.
gonna go get his baby.
I'll show you why. It's easy to figure out.
It's easy to figure out, but Carl, you have to meet him in real life because he is special.
I may have just moved the camera, but this is Carl again.
Carlito.
He's a big sweetie.
Carlito, Carl for short. They take a picture every day together, Carl and Landon, and it is very cute. And at the end of the year that it'll be, gosh, it was sometime in COVID that we started doing that. So in March we'll have a year time lapse, and we can watch his beard grow and the
cat's hair grow.
Both their wild hairstyles.
Yeah.
So first of all, because I keep touching this, I just want to tell this fun story.
Yeah.
Want to tell this fun story?
Well, I mean, the door is just a one panel door. It looks like two panels. We designed it like that. Similar to the Christmas trees which you saw, it started with a design on the computer. So in this case it's two doors. It was inspired by, of course, Pinterest. And because it's two doors, I thought we should have a hasp that would separate those two doors. So we picked this one.
Design-wise, Christina, the beautiful, said, I want XYZ one. And Landon was like, listen, even though it's not going to be functional, it needs to be...
Right. Like it can't...
It needs to pretend that it's functional.
Yeah. She wanted it symmetric, like vertical, right on the seam.
Yeah.
You know, somehow that it would never occur in the wild. But
so that's why we did this. But we're going to take you on the journey now, and come with us as we build this barn door, custom barn door from scratch.
We'll show you our inspiration in the process, and then maybe some better pictures of it hanging. Until next time, stay bearded.
No, it's not the end yet.
The making of our barn door. We started by finding a design that we both loved. We found one off of Pinterest that was awesome. It was super vintage, super unique, and we made it our own. Then Landon had to take over.
So after we got the design, it was pretty early in our relationship, so I wanted to flex my design skills a little bit and show off to Christina. So instead of, I guess, maybe I didn't design so much as not quite copy, but duplicate. I don't know what the right word is. Anyways, so we took the Pinterest picture and I put it onto the computer and made a cut list, basically, for how we wanted to make it. We didn't know whether we should use old wood or new wood. Ideally, we wanted to use old wood, but we had a problem sourcing it at the time. So anyways, we decided to go with plywood, and we cut out all the little pieces of plywood and stapled them together again so that they would fit. We cut it all out to make the seams look like it was an actual, old-fashioned door with mortise and tenon joints holding everything together kind of thing. And then we had to do some edge banding along the edges to make it look more like solid wood. And a lot of the little details that you see, we bought from the hardware store and we just painted them. Christina will tell you all about that.
Yeah, so a lot of the details, we didn't actually know exactly what that looked like. I think we started out with a piece of old tin. It was like an old tile from an antique store in Didsbury, and it's called Modern Mercantile, and I was just so jazzed to find it. I knew somehow we had to use it on the door, so we decided to use it at the top section to make it look super antique up there, as if it was supposed to be that way. And then we didn't know if we wanted glass or if we wanted plexiglass, and when we went to the store, both options were really expensive. Ultimately, we decided to go with plexiglass because it would be a little bit easier for us to keep, and we wouldn't have to worry so much, I think, about breakage. Is that why we chose plexiglass?
Yeah, it's a lot safer to go with plexiglass. I mean, we have people that are going to be leaning on the door and cats jumping up and around. We didn't want anybody to injure themselves, obviously, so that's why we went with plexiglass.
And then the medallions, I don't know what we were going to do. I think we were just going to see what happened when it came. We were maybe going to design some or build them ourselves, and then we went to, Home Depot, Home Hardware, one of those millions of stores that we love to visit, and we found these already pre-done medallions. So we spray painted them the color that we wanted and let them dry, and then we put them on the door, and yeah, all the little details though, all the little edges. How did we do that around the
Yeah, the medallions worked really well, and then all of the trim work, I guess, we built. Like, we made it from scratch. It started off as offcuts of the 2x4, and then we milled it down to the right size and put it through the router table and got the right profile, and then again cut it to length and did all the miter joints and stuck it around the windows and around those little pockets at the bottom, and I believe at the top around that old tin as well. And it turned out just beautiful. I really, maybe that was my most favorite part. I'm not sure. I said earlier that it was putting it all together. I think maybe that's my favorite part. I know that was confusing, so I'll let you figure out which part was my favorite part.
It turned out really awesome, and we're both really happy about it. It's funny, talking back and going through these pictures, we almost forgot the process because it's been so long. It's almost been a year since we made this store, and it's so beautiful, and we love it, and we look at it every day, but I think we take it for granted. But the very end thing was painting and then vintaging. So with vintaging, I sanded in particular areas that I wanted it to look like it was an old weathered door, as if the seams had been around so long that they decided to age, as they would age. And then I also used a darker paint, so a little bit of black and a little bit of a bronze color to really kind of, what's the word I'm looking for here, purposely make it look like it is old. And that's, I think, what really brought it together at the end.
I think that's called antiquing. Antiquing. Yeah, it turned out amazing. I'm really, really happy with the door. And then, of course, we had to hang it. So we went back and forth on what the best solution for that might be. And
we have lots of hardware still for that. We
yeah,
bought too much because we didn't know.
Which is unfortunate. We'll hang something else someday. So we ended up just using a nice little track system with some plastic wheels, and it works just great.
And then we carved our initials on the back because we love each other. Aww.
I forgot about that, yeah. So when you close the door, you can see our initials carved into the back, like maybe an old oak tree or something.
I like how I'm like, oh, and you're like, I forgot about that.
Aw, can you delete that and just put in my
No. Real. And that's the making of a barn door.
I hope you enjoyed it as much as we did, and let us know what you think in the comments.
That's the story of our door and
Pretty
creating
exciting.
it. Yeah, we love it. 100% love it. What was your favorite part during the process?
I'm a design guy. I really like the design part, and then cutting out all the little individual pieces of plywood was fun, but I think it all coming together, right? All those little pieces coming together to match the design is super rewarding. Yourself?
I think that the antiquing and then finding a spot for this vintage
Sure.
panel.
I'm not sure if you can see it, but if not, we'll pan up.
Yeah, we will when during the video before, when we're like, here's all the things.
Okay, are we cutting this portion out? Or?
No!
Oh.
They like it. You guys like us because we're real, right? So,
in reality, this is stick-on.
that's a lie.
That's a lie.
We have a giveaway for you.
Yay!
Yay!
In line with our custom built things for Christmas, we wanted to give away one of our Christmas ornaments.
Yeah, so you know what, we're done making trees for the year, which is really sad, but we do have about, I want to say 9 or 10 sets of trees available at Made with Love in Red Deer.
Yeah, great
it's a
little
local artisan store. They have a couple available online
check 'em out.
that you can check out. So they're on Instagram, Made with Love Red Deer, and Facebook as well.
Sure.
So make sure you check them out, and that's where you can find our trees. We've got other Christmas gifts to make, and
We're running out of time.
it's December 1st next week, you
And we
guys.
probably have to mail them, so.
Yeah, we probably have to mail them, exactly. COVID. So something that we can easily mail are our custom ornaments.
Ta-da!
Ta-da! So this is our custom ornament.
Yeah, so we start again with pine wood, and
We use the shaper.
Use the Shaper Origin, really cool handheld CNC tool, and that helps us do all the engraving.
So this will be customizable for you. We do have some that were pre-made that say Christmas and Xmas, but the best part is that when it is a custom ornament for you, you can have a little bit more memories. You can have mom and dad engraved, grandma, your first name, your last name for the family.
Pretty much
2020,
anything.
and the star will stay the same, but this top part will be customizable.
Yep.
And do you want to give away 3?
Yeah, let's give away 3. Sure, why not?
Sure.
3
So
different
just
people, though.
comment below and we'll randomly draw. And happy holidays. We'll be back
Yeah,
next week
happy
sometime.
holidays. We'll see you
We
again.
said Tuesdays, but we lied because life.
Life. Yep.
And that's it.
Okay, let us know in the comments if you want to win one of these, and we'll just pick somebody at random. 3 people at random.
3 people at random.
Well, until next time, stay bearded.
He wants us to sign off. Stay beautiful.
I'm going to do it.